Yeah, what's up? It's the Barcode podcast. It's your boy Kenny MacGyver. Shout out to Four Phones DJ R&B in the building. We got a special guest today. Got my man Grea'One. How you doing, man?
Doing good, doing good. Glad to be here. Alright, top notch new regime. You already know.
Word up. So yeah, first and foremost, I wanted to start off with, you got the crew top notch new regime. So how did that form?
Well, I would have to say probably when I was younger, probably my early teenage days, probably like 19, 20. It was me and my best friend, Get It Ed. And basically, I had a passion for rapping since I was younger. And then, I was like, I wanted to get a crew together. Get It Ed was right there. I went and was scouting out there for the new up-and-coming rappers, the hottest that was around in Durham. I found my boy Impact. He was from New York. He was a great spitter. And then, we had the crew rocking right then, to me, Impact, and Get It. And then, I believe my homeboy Bambino, he heard some of the music and he wanted to get down with the team. So he spit a verse for one of the tracks that we had out. And it was history ever since. He blew me away with that, and that's how it came about. And of course, matter of fact, if I want to how it initially started, going to school with you, you influenced, everybody, because you the GOAT legend, freestyling, killing them, and then like I said, if it wasn't for you, you played a major part in influencing me. So I wanted to get it, and I went and grabbed the team, and we executed.
Word. So I appreciate that. So I see you got a lot of ties in New York. So you are from New York. Tell us about your upbringing.
Yes. I was actually I was born in New York. I was born in Manhattan, the downtown Chelsea area, but I moved down south at a young age. I moved down to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and then went to school for there for a little bit, and then I moved to Durham, North Carolina. So basically, I'm just a mixture of all three, from New York and the South. They call me the Brooklyn Southerner.
Okay.
Okay. And like I said, I was raised down south. I went to school down south. Shouts out to Riverside High School in Durham. And and when I graduated and I got the opportunity to come back to New York, I just came back to New York to live, and just and been back in New York ever since. So I'm a Carolina dude and I'm a New York dude. I'm a splice. I'm a mixture between the country and the city.
Word. So how do you say that affect? Because you live in New York now, right?
Yeah.
So how do you say that affects your style and flow? Because a lot of people just from one area, so that flow was kind of catered to a southern sound or whatever. But you got the best of the north and the south. So how do you think that how do you think that affected your flow and your mentality and how you rap?
It affected it a lot because like I said, New York, it's all about the lyrics. I'm definitely a hip hop artist. I love lyrics. I'm definitely doing it. And then you got the South. They like to party. You got the dance. You got the beats to bop your head. So I just spliced all those together into my style because I like up tempo music. And like the club scene. I could do it all. I could just spit. I could make a serious song, trap song, or a real life song. But like I said, I'm a lyricist first, and then I'm if I got a beat that's grooving, we gonna get with it. So I just basically spliced together, my New York and my Southern, because I grew up on rappers like Biggie, Pac, Diddy, Mace, DMX, and then a few other rappers that I like from the South, T.I., Ludacris, Scarface. So I just basically combined all that together, and then just came up with my own sound.
Oh, word. Okay, I like that. So, I seen this, I was reading up on you, and I seen that, not only they call you the Brooklyn Southerner, they call you the hit maker champion. And you know what I'm saying? So it's you got, and then as far as with your songs, you got a lot of catchy hooks. And a lot of rappers can't do that, make up, catchy hooks that make, that get the crowd jumping or have people want to repeat, the actual hook. So, what's your process of coming up with hooks? Do you write the bars first, or do you come up with the hook? How do you create a song that create a hit song?
Well, it just come to me. It's all about you gotta have that writer's mentality. I hear a beat and the song will just come to me, I write the hook first, then I write the lyrics, like the beat, like if I'm listening to a beat and if I really like it, the song will just come out. It'll just talk to me, you know. And then I'm getting that hook and I'm getting that melody, you know what I'm saying? Because I will never do a song or write a song, you know what I'm saying, if the hook ain't right. The hook is one of the best parts, especially with the beat. And then so, you know, I just be like, I'll hit a melody in my head. Like if it's a beat I already like, you know what I'm saying, I'll just hit a melody and and the hook will just be talking to me. It'll just come out. And then once I got the hook, it's all she wrote. I just lay down my verses after that. But it's all in the gift of being a writer. I'm a writer, you know, and I'm a song maker. So I would just have to say, the right beat, and if any beat that I hear, because I can make a hit song to any pretty much song that got a catchy beat to it. You know what I'm saying? That's just my style. You know what I'm saying? I'm full of ideas and I'm full of creativeness. You know what I'm saying? So shoot, I got hooks in my head that I just need to put a beat to. I'm always coming up with hooks. You know, that's just my thing.
Word up, word up. So saying you rapped in the era before, social media and this heavy streaming part. Like, what do you say the biggest difference is between like rapping before, social media and streaming, the streaming era, to like, to this era now, where it's pretty much, social media and streaming. You know what I'm saying? So what do you think the biggest difference is? Like, is it harder? Is it easier? Like, what do you think?
I would say it was easier back then because, like right now, social media is so big, so there's just so many artists and so many people doing music. So you gotta basically stand out at this point, because there's so many. Like versus back then, you putting out songs, you know what I'm saying. It was more about talent and people, you know what I'm saying, could get to you because it was like social media wasn't as big as it was back then as it is today. So I would have to say back then was a little bit more easier. But today is still cool too. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta, get something catchy and just be different in a certain way. I know everybody, following the same recipe, but you can mimic the same thing, but make it your own, make it a little bit different in your way, and then you'll stand out like that. But I would definitely have to say back then was probably a little bit more easier versus, especially with the social media game because, it was rare, that you see, like, for an example, like Soulja Boy, he basically started the social media thing, and then, like, everybody wasn't on social media like that, so I guess, it was definitely bigger. Easier to get on back then than it is now because, social media is all over. You got everybody, so it's a whole bunch of catalogs to listen to before you find which one that you really like. But I just say you just got to stand out and make something different.
Yeah. And I agree with that too. Back in the day, actually being a rapper was like a rarity. Like, you didn't rap unless you really could rap. You know what I'm saying? So like, and I think that's what stood out back then in those times where it was more talent and everybody had their own style. Far as now with the social media thing, it's kind of like people see rap as like an easy come up. So it's like it's millions more people that's doing it. Like people literally just jump in automatically assuming like, shit, all I gotta do is get popular, then boom, I'ma make it. Back in the day, like, you couldn't even show your face to certain rap events, if you couldn't rap. And it wasn't everybody. Like, people would kind of like step back if they know like, oh, this guy's a rapper. Like, people would be like, shit, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like, it's kind of in the zone where it's like, shit, if he can do it, I can do it.
You know what I'm saying? Because nowadays, you know what I'm saying, all you need is a catchy hook and a catchy beat, and you good. Because the industry turned away from lyrics, to just, basically pop rap,
Yeah. Not to cut you off, I remember it was a time period where they ain't even got to know what you look like. You sitting in your demo tape, that shit fire, you on. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, Now that was dope back then because, it was all about talent. But shoot, Uncle Ruckus could come down with a hit hook and beat, and shoot, he gonna be the man. But hopefully, more rappers that come out with the lyricists. The drill music is going up top, and they be spitting. So I mean, hopefully the rap game, you know what I'm saying, like I said, they say history repeat itself. So hopefully we are going to another phase where it is about the lyrics, you know what I'm saying? Everybody stepping their game up and learn and actually rapping, you know what I'm saying? Like, amidst the competition and all that good stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, hopefully, we get a little bit more competition in the rap game as years to come.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna flip it on the other side for the people, with that, with this new way though, the business is a lot more better than back in the old day. Because, from a business owner perspective, you know what I'm saying, somebody could be hot, but they might not have the drive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So, that's why we had a lot of one-hit wonders back in the day, which in today's time, it's not that many one-hit wonders as it was from back in the day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, on the flip side, so with that, you as being a label owner, you know what I'm saying, for the people out there trying to get on, like, what do you look for if you was assign somebody to your label Top Notch?
Well, I would want consistency. You got to put in hard work. You know what I'm saying? Nothing great happens if you don't put the hard work in and the dedication. And you just, I would look for a consistent artist, and I mean, that's really valuing his craft and valuing his music and want it to be better. You know what I'm saying? Not just, to lay something simple on the track and then boom, you know what I'm saying, just trying to get a quick meal ticket, you know what I'm saying? I would look for an artist that actually wants to, you know what I'm saying, be in the music industry and, you know what I'm saying, very, you know what I'm saying, appreciating his craft and just basically all about his music, just basically dedicated and consistent with everything, you know what I'm saying, that comes along with it. Nobody that's playing with it. You know what I'm saying? That's that's what basically I like to say. You know what I'm saying? As long as you focus, you got dope lyrics, and you're about the cause. Yeah, focus, dope lyrics, and about the cause.
All right, word. That's what's up. That's what's good, man. So, shoot. So, now we about the cause. And you always mention the dope lyrics. I mean, do you got these dope lyrics that you talk about?
Okay, of course. Like I said, I mean, I grew up on some of the best MCs out there, like from Biggie, like I said, Pac, Jay-Z, I mean, Nas, Ja Rule, Dipset, Cameron, Jim Jones, Jewels. Shouts out to him. Like I'm very big on lyrics.
All right, well, we about to test that. Let's see it, man. We're gonna have to throw a beat on and let's see what you can do, man. All right, Barcode. We about to get to these bars now. Yeah, Barcode. We about to get to these bars now, baby. Got my man Grea'One. Hey, yo, R&B, hit the beat.
Yeah. We like this shit.
Talk, I'ma put knots in their brains more like an announcer. You are not in the game, more like a bouncer. Stand out in the rain, straight greenery. Bitch, I fly my ass to Spain. Choo choo, your wife, all my niggas ran the train. I bang the top notch, my niggas do the same. Bitch talk shit, so the kid had the back smack her. You are not a real thug, just a bad actor. Have a couple niggas come and clap at you. All y'all fake get rolled duct tape. Probably spending all your fucking money in the strip club. Your boy love family, now I'm fucking with your sister. Your mom sing your orange too. Niggas talk gangster, but I know they ain't gunproof. I'ma just fall back and watch for the opportunity to take over, bitch. You hear me, bitch? Over.
Yeah. Let me get some of this. Yeah. Yo. Look, I'm on the edge, my nigga, so don't push me. Half of y'all dickheads, the rest of y'all pussy. I will know to get bread, but I ain't never shook since. Snitches had to fill me with lead. They ready to book me. Pussy, I love the war. I get your mother for. They get your brother for. And that's a bloody floor. Load up another for. So if you push me like a button, then I'ma start pulling like a tug of war. You can't touch the board. Competitor better. My flow's better. My fellas are gon' smoke some more. This ain't a joke no more. You couldn't beat me at my worst. But now that I'm serious, what you slowing on? Look, we going strong, top notch, new regime, team for team. This will be your horror flick. Movie scene, man, it's like the movie screen. Gats with the shooter beams, bop. Push me, you'll lose your speed. Yeah, top notch.
Yeah,
R&B.
we out here.
Phones, baby.
Top notch, off gas, no brakes, nigga.